Does this look familiar? Of course it does. You stand in line every morning, shelling out the same amount for that same cup of coffee just to get your fix. Rest assured, the ADDudes have the solution for you.
Yep. Let's go. We gotta do this. Let's do this.
Hot, but it's good. It's hot, but it's good. Good, but hot. Good, but hot. Hot, but good. But the thing is, it makes it so quickly. You can have like 40 cups in a row if you want to. Like that. So
I think I'm on my 10th cup right now.
I think I'm on my 12th cup right now. Coffee's ready.
Woohoo! Let's freaking do this.
Everyone drinks coffee.
Almost everyone.
Almost everyone drinks coffee. You know the deal. We all have our favorite drink. I mean, we all get it pretty much every single time we go to a coffee shop, and everyone has the same routine.
Yep.
As Chase is showing right here with his espresso.
Yeah, pretty much I wake up every morning, I get in line somewhere at some place, at some
Which
coffee
is a
house.
freaking mile long.
I shell out a ton of cash. I probably shouldn't, shouldn't admit to any of the amount of money that I spend on coffee.
It's a lot.
And be on my way pretty much.
Yeah. So are you sick of that yet? I mean, I got sick of it. And this is not to slander anybody who actually has that routine. I get it. Everybody likes doing that. It's kind of their morning deal. But if you're sick of that and you want to, if you just like doing that, you can't get enough coffee, maybe either A, stick an IV of straight caffeine in your veins, or B, we got this great product for you.
Or you just make terrible coffee.
You just make terrible coffees.
So that's where the Bosch Tassimo comes into play. This is the Bosch Tassimo.
And let me tell you something. This makes freaking amazing espresso.
And you know what? And that's the funny part is it's so easy to use, and I've been astounded by it so far.
Let's check it out.
Yep.
Start off by filling the water reservoir with cold water. There are 2 lines on this, minimum for maybe a couple cups, and maximum if you'd like to make several. Next, take the water reservoir and snap it into place in the back. Make sure it seats properly, otherwise it will not work. Next, grab your favorite espresso mug and place it on the center rack. Now you're ready to brew. Simply turn on the machine, lift up the convenient pod lid, grab your favorite pod, making sure it is face down so it can read the barcode. Place it in and simply snap it closed. Make sure that the lid closes fully. After that, simply hit the start button and you're ready to brew. When the light turns solid, you know your coffee is ready to go. Take the pod out of the top of the machine. Careful, it's hot. And simply discard. The Bosch Tassimo system also provides its own milk for your espresso, or if you'd like, you can buy your own milk frothing machine and do it yourself. There you go, ready to go with your favorite espresso.
All right, so now that you've seen how it works, how does everything taste? Well, I consider myself a coffee snob. I mean, I'm day to day. Yeah,
He is, but that's good.
I do make my own coffee, and I have my own espresso maker. But does this stand up to the espresso maker? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yes, it does.
It's got that rich, it's bitey.
Would you say it's frothy?
It's a little bit of frothy on the top. If you do the milk thing, but no, reality it is on point and it tastes just like my own espresso packed on my own, and that is coming from a coffee snob.
And I'm telling you right now, we're not paid by Bosch or anything like that.
Not at all.
I bought this puppy. First of all, it makes a great espresso. I think it's due to the computing power they have in there, and we'll get to that in a second.
Tech.
Yeah, the tech and everything. I mean, there's a couple things here and there. Setting up initially, maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe.
But it was kind of a little bit of a hassle. You have to do this whole rinsing and cleaning and everything. Once you get it done, I've used this so many times. I'm gonna say it again. It proves true. A monkey could really use this.
It's a huge time saver, and I mean, on even top of that, like I said, every morning I make my own coffee, and it does take some time. It's a pod. You slap it in, like other brands. There are many brands out there.
Yeah.
But it's an absolute time saver for some really great espresso.
And you hit a good point too. It's a money saver. Yeah. Initially, this is what I got this thing for. I was tired of the daily routine and shelling out a lot of money for my favorite drink. I found a way that you can make the same freaking thing at home. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of the big coffee houses. They deal in a huge market. They have to mass produce this stuff. It's good quality coffee, but it's really not made a good quality way if they got a mad rush. This is really stays true every single time. The only thing, there's one small thing, is that these pods are kind of exclusive. I mean, you can only find them in certain places, but on the flip side, there's so many different flavors out there, and it's cheap. I'm looking at it right now. You can get these pods. They come in packs, 2 in a pack like this, typically. You can buy these 16 on up to like 44, and they range in price from $10 on up to, however much you want to get. If you want to get gold in your coffee, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And
I'm going to go out on a limb, and they probably have them at Costco. So if those with Costco cards,
good point,
probably have them at Costco in packs of 4,000. So
you can have coffee until you die. As a matter of fact, you drink 4,000 cups of coffee, you will die.
You'll be talking like us, as fast as we are.
And like I said, the pod flavors, man, it's amazing. Now, it just makes straight espresso with these, but you can actually buy the milk creamer discs, and you can also buy the syrup discs.
With the syrup and milk, that's where it kind of gets pricey.
That gets a little pricey.
That adds up.
And we'll jump into that stuff, because right now it's time to go into the
pros
and the cons. Chase, start us off.
All right. Well, I actually just have to start out by saying that this thing, like I said, is stupid easy to use. Now, Corey, he had some problems.
It's stupid easy. That means I'm stupid, but I can use it easily.
He figured it out, and from that point forward, it was really easy to use. You fill up the water like we showed you in the video previously. You put in the pod upside down, actually, so face up, versus other brands where it's usually the lid top up. You pop it down, you push the button, and bada bing, bada boom. You got some coffee, and you're on your way. And that's really how easy it is to use.
That's it. I mean, we'd love to extend this video a lot farther, but that's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
And like Chase alluded to earlier, the second pro here, I'm still stunned. I mean, for this small of a machine, it makes great espresso. I mean, it is high
pretty
quality.
Mean bean, I guess.
Yeah, it's not something you're going to see from one of those $4,000 coffee machines in one of these exclusive coffee houses. But for what I need in the morning to get going, this thing is the bomb.
And I drink my espresso straight up. So
he's crazy. Yeah. But that's the second pro on that one. What do you got for the third one, Chase?
Third one actually is the cleanup. I'm really surprised. You pull the pot out, you trash it, and that's it. I mean, really, that's it.
That's it. That's all you do.
And occasionally, obviously, I mean, they'll recommend that you want to clean it out.
Yeah, and you got the stuff for that as well.
But for the most part, that's it. You throw away the pod and you're on your way.
It's freaking easy.
Makes it easy.
Now you know how the AD.Dudes like to roll. We obviously give you the good and the bad. I'm glad there's bad with everything, because it's something that the producers or the makers of these products can work on. But first things first. We talked about the pods and how cheap they can be.
The pod DRM.
Yes. Okay, so if you're getting the creamers, if you're getting the syrup, that's where the money starts coming in, and it does cost a lot to do those things. There are several other ways you can do that. Chase and I recommend a milk frother like this. Wonderful product. We can get into that later on. I bought this. Save yourself some money. Buy your own milk. It does everything. We've tested on almond milk, soy milk, regular milk. I think we did goat's milk. Yeah. I think I tried to milk
camel milk.
I think I tried to milk a camel, and I got kicked in the chest. But anyway, it works great, and it saves you some money. But if you got the dough, it's really easy to make your own espresso, latte, macchiato, freaking whatever, mocha with these coffee pots. But it is a little bit expensive. Sorry.
And as the second point, the con, is that, and this has been issues with other brands. So I'm not going to speak of any names, but I've run into this issue. Is pod DRM, digital rights management. Basically, each pod has a specific barcode scanner on it, and I don't know if you can really see.
I think you can see it right there.
Yeah, it's a little scanner. So you really can't use anything that isn't registered under Bosch's program or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's ways around it. I haven't really looked into any hacks on it.
I'll tell you this: you can't do is just cram random coffee grounds into the machine. It doesn't work.
And that's kind of a bummer. But I mean, I'm honestly, I'm hopeful that somebody out there will find a way. And
on the flip on that one, bro,
doesn't like us saying that.
On the flip, though, I'm gonna make up for it there.
Yeah.
You can actually go to their website and set up automatic coffee pod refills. So if you go through coffee like it's just water, you can set them up to be delivered to your door from anywhere from like next day or like on a week interval or 2 week. I have mine on a 2 week interval, so it actually helps out with that. Staying with the pods, the only other slight issue we came up with, and again, it's only happened a couple times. I've had this machine for a while, does wonderful. Once or twice, you gotta make sure that barcode is flat and straight and doesn't have anything on it, because you pop it in, you crank that lid down, and then it doesn't read the barcode, you just wasted the pod. Again, minimal amounts that it's actually happening.
I could see that happening, gets crinkled up, and then it doesn't read the barcode, But hey, you know what? That
for the cost and the efficiency.
For the cost and the efficiency, and I'm sure you could probably tweet or Facebook Bosch and say, hey, your pods were screwed up, I'd like a refund. I don't know. I'm just joking on that.
We're rude like that, so we'll do that. But all in all, this you can find this anywhere. I mean, it's out there. It's anywhere. They range from maybe $130 on up to like $200. This is a particular model. This is the T57. So you can find those online or T47.
It's the T47.
Yeah, T47. Sorry, my apologies.
It's all right.
But I got mine for a good cost. I'm telling you what, in the couple months that I've owned it, I have already saved more than that by not going to the coffee houses,
the $5 coffees,
that we like to go.
Plus coffee.
Again, I'm gonna start this one off, and I'm giving the whole body thumbs up on this one. This thing is just the bomb.
He's feeling all amped up on that caffeine.
I give my my coffee fix every morning, and it's just awesome.
And like I said, I'm a huge coffee fan, and I have to admit that the Bosch Tassimo.
That's how you actually have to pronounce it.
A big old thumbs up.
There you go.
Big old thumb from me, Chase.
So from a coffee snob to a coffee knob.
All right.
I don't know. We like I said, this is a great product. We love it, and it was actually a joy to review this thing. So that's this week's product. You can actually go anywhere. Chase has a link in the description to where you can find this thing. There's a bunch of different spots. But again, we'll give you maybe an update in a couple months, see how we're working on this one. But next time, we're going to do something completely different. So look forward to it. Give us your comments, or tell us how stupid we are in the comments section. Thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
I'm Chase.
I'm Corey.
And this is the AD Dudes.
Peace.